Fire it up, footballers. James here, coming at you with a Chicago versus LA Galaxy fan forum post game right after the game. Thanks for joining us here on Spitting Fire, where we talk MLS soccer, Chicago Fire, Dr. Disrespect's new game coming out from Midnight Society, Ninja's Masterclass, Fortnite, and all sorts of other stuff. We even have a Let's Play Lego going on right now. Lego Star Wars. Check that out. Greatly appreciate it if you guys did. Thanks for tuning in here on Spitting Fire. Let's get into it. We got Chicago Fire, LA Galaxy tying 0-0 in Soldier Field tonight. Nothing game. 2 goals taken back by the LA Galaxy. You had Chicharito looking like he had gotten on the board, but it wasn't to be. Goals were called back for both LA Galaxy players, and a draw resulted on the lakefront. Let us know what you guys thought in the chat. Greatly appreciate all of you joining us here at Spitting Fire. I thought Sonina had a pretty good game, despite the fact that there wasn't a single shot on goal. There's 9. This says 9 or 7 shots. I don't think there was a shot on goal. Chicago Fire FC. I don't think there was an actual shot on net. Let's just double check that. Stats. Shots on target. 0. And speaking of 0, Spitting Fire, support a creator right there if you're going to be buying anything in the Epic Game Store or in your Fortnite shop. Greatly appreciate it if you put it in there. It does a lot to help grow the channel and support us. Greatly appreciate all the support we get here at Spitting Fire. By the way, announcing memberships and custom emojis and loyalty badges. Greatly appreciate if you help us grow the game. It means the world to me. You guys joined Spitting Fire and helped grow the game. It really does. It helps grow the channel, helps grow the game of soccer on YouTube, and burn down those YouTube algorithms. Greatly appreciate you guys considering doing that. If it's just the cost of a cheeseburger, and if you guys are already in here all the time during some of my live chats, might as well be able to spam those emojis. They're a lot of fun. I greatly appreciate it if you guys did. And the support that it does for the show, I couldn't even tell you how much it means to me on a moral level, and on just helping me create more and greater content for you guys involving whatever you guys want. Chicago Fire, MLS, other things, UFC, who knows, whatever. Let me know in the comments below what you guys want to see from Spitting Fire. Greatly appreciate if you put a couple comments below, letting us know. Would you like to see a couple games? Would you like to see different events, different sporting events? Maybe the NBA playoffs with the Bulls coming around the corner? We're very excited about that. We'd like to hear it from you guys. Right now, I'm going to spam some Chicago Fire in the chat and some LA Galaxy, going for a tie. I got some red cards. And are you effing ready? Because I can't effing believe it. What a draw here. MLS needs to do something about it. No, just kidding. These things happen. I think it was to be expected. It was a worthwhile draw. It was a good result to get without Shaqiri here. No Shaqiri on the bench. He's still battling, dealing with a little bit of calf tightness. He is expected to make a return here very shortly. They're not trying to make a big deal out of his absence here in Chicago. However, his absence was felt. Chicago Fire have to figure out what they can do on offense without Shaqiri. And of course, they were without young gun Guti today. Brian Gutierrez has been phenomenal for the Chicago Fire, filling in relief for Shaqiri. However, picked himself up a red card in the first half of of 2 games ago, and hence was unavailable for this game. So no Guti. And we felt a little lack of spark on the offense. We did see Duran make an appearance. We saw Andre Reynolds go on for left wing to replace Jonathan Bornstein at left wing. Let me repeat that. You have right back Jonathan Bornstein replacing left back right back Jonathan Espinoza replacing left back Jonathan Bornstein at left wing for the Chicago Fire. However, Espinoza did switch over to the right. Axe checking in saying, hey man, I can't stay long. I will say the defense was well organized for the most of the game, but wow, the lack of quality finishers actually may doom this team. Great stream. Have a good night. Enjoy your Easter. Enjoy your Easter too, everybody. Happy holidays to all of our Fire fans and soccer fans out there. Greatly appreciate Axe stopping by. Thank you, man. And Axe, awesome. Thank you for stopping by the stream earlier too. What a stream. Great. Appreciate it. Let's comment on that though. So the defense was organized today. I definitely agree with what Axe, I'm agreeing at all of what Axe is saying here. Defense was organized. Chico's not out of sorts. Didn't look like he missed a game. It was interesting because they had a little bit of a different defensive look going on. Not just Wyatt Ohmsbergen back, not just Rafa Chicos in back, but you had Pineda, Mauricio Pineda, typically a center midfielder, sometimes center back fill-in, acting as kind of like a third center back, mostly as a stopper, far back CDM behind Federico Navarro and Gaston Jimenez. Gaston Jimenez attacking like I've never seen him attack before. Honestly, Gaston Jimenez had a pretty decent game attacking, as kind of acting as the Chicago Fire's most attacking midfielder, and really didn't think he had that in him, I gotta say, guys. And he impressed me today. Didn't come up with a result, but he put out a big effort. And if you're missing your number one creator, you need somebody to step up like that. And so I'm glad that he did. Gaston. But speaking to the fact of what Axe is saying, we are missing some quality finishers on this team. I don't know if Jairo Torres is going to solve that. He's playing on the right wing. Right now, Ivanov could have had a great chance if Prishabilko had passed him the ball. Chicago Fire had an excellent breakaway chance, but Prishabilko just took a touch too much with it and spoiled it. So that ended up hurting the Chicago Fire. They ended up only with 44% possession to LAGalaxy's 56. Chicago Fire were up against it, and it looked like it for definite moments there. However, neither team came up with shots on target. So man, oh man, Fire fan. Greatly appreciate it. Greatly appreciate you guys popping in, watching live or after the fact here on Spitting Fire. While we talk a little MLS, a little soccer. Freshman. Jake's of yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's what. Okay. There. Okay, guys. Well, so let us know what you guys think in the comments below. We want to hear what you thought of this game. Greatly appreciate hearing back from you. Had a lot of fun in the stream. We had a lot of people in the live stream. It was kind of amazing. Sometimes I don't look at the numbers, and sometimes I peek and there's 40 people in there, and I'm like, whoa! It's fun. It is fun. You guys make it a blast. The chat was churning, I gotta say. I was spamming the Chicago Fire and LAGalaxy red card and effing emojis. Incredibly, there's gonna be more where that comes from. I'm so excited, guys. Chicago Fire got the result though, and I think that it was warranted. A point will take, even though it's at home. You want to get the win. Ezra Hendrickson, I think, is putting out a nice bit of tape. This guy is making himself an early Coach of the Year candidate. I mean, this is his first year as an MLS head coach, guys. Ezra Hendrickson's first year. And he's doing this with this squad where Rafa Wicki, Coach Paunovic, Coach Wicki couldn't do anything like this. However, he has been getting maybe a little bit more help from Gay Archites. You got to say, when you bring in a guy like Shaqiri, whoo-wee, baby, that's going to spice things up here in Chicago. That's going to just get things rolling. And that's what we like to see. All you Fire fans, greatly appreciate it. I don't know how much more you can really glean from this game. There was a great effort. Defensively, we were strong. The unit was together. There was a couple moments of fraught with tension, and there was even 2 goals that were called back, thankfully. So, definitely some things that need to be worked on by the Chicago Fire. However, I think that there's a lot of good here, and there's a lot that they have something to build on. And to get this result without Chicharito, to go against the LAGalaxy, who I don't think are that great. I don't think they're the greatest in MLS, but they're damn good. They got Chicharito up there. He's running amok. The rest of their team, so. Sasha Kljestan isn't starting. But is he really an MLS starter nowadays, or is he just a really, really, really good bench player with excellent leadership abilities, too? I don't know. Something to think about. Are Chicago Fire missing something like that on the bench? No Fabian Herbers tonight, right? Was he even on the bench? Take a look. Chinonso 4, John Espinoza, Spencer Ritchie, Carlos Turan, John Duran, Kendall Burks, Victor Berzera, Andre Reynolds, and Javier Casas. No Fabi Herbers. No Jordan Shaqiri. Two very important Chicago Fire players, and Chicago Fire still managed to get a result without both of those guys. And no Brian Gutierrez, another very important piece. The fact that they're able to get that result without missing some of those very important offensive cogs, pretty good. Yes, they did not score a goal, but they didn't give one up either. And that's huge. Connor McCabe checking in saying, good game here by the Fire to get that scoreless result. Absolutely. Just if you're missing some of your main offensive cogs and you're still able to put up that 0-0. And the ref didn't have to step in there. Those were real calls. Those were real offside that VAR called back. Good on VAR. Thank you for checking in here, Connor. Thank you for everybody for checking in here live or after the fact. Greatly appreciate all you guys hanging out here on Spitting Fire, where we talk soccer, MLS, all the effing time. That's right. I love spamming that. All right, guys. I think that we got a plan here, and the plan is we're going to be shutting down the fan forum a little early. I'm going to start up a new stream. We're going to have Fortnite Friday on Saturday night. Oh, that's right. We're going to stack some dubs tonight. You better believe it. Will it float? I don't know. You tell me. All right, guys. Really appreciate you guys hanging out here on the Chicago Fire fan forum talking about LAGalaxy and Chicago Fire. Put your comments below. Let us know what you thought of the game. Do you think that there was something to be gleaned from this result? What do you think that the Fire could take from into the next one? Speaking of the next one, April 19th, Chicago Fire FC taking on Union Omaha. Got it right here. We're going to be live for that here on Spitting Fire Tuesday. We'll be going live probably about half an hour early before the game, 6:30 probably-ish. Make sure you guys hit that bell icon so you are notified of our live streams. We'll be live for Chicago versus Union Omaha in the third round of the third oldest soccer tournament in the world. Talking about the U.S. Open Cup, baby boy. All you talking about the U.S. Open Cup. Talk about the U.S. Open Cup. I'm trying to be funny about it. But here we go. All right, guys. Chicago versus Union Omaha. Omaha, of course, 3 different words put together. Ha. Interesting. So we'll see how that goes. Union Omaha will certainly be up against it. Meanwhile, that yellow team has Detroit on Tuesday. So Connor's going to be maybe streaming that. Hopefully, Connor. That will be fun. These U.S. Open Cup matches should be great. And also a chance to get some of the young guns out there, young kids out there, maybe get them a few games or in minutes that they might not otherwise get. Because right now, things are getting hot and spicy and competitive. MLS, you better. Baby. MLS is getting hot. And I'm loving it. Chicago Fire still in a playoff position, though, guys. 10 points. Sitting right there in that 7th spot. Don't you love to see it? Things you love to see. That yellow team, right behind them, sitting in 9th. Charlotte, surprising, in 8th place, but we'll see as the season goes on. Cincinnati in 11th place, but we'll see as the season goes on. DC United struggling. Inter Miami also for Christopher McPay. And New York City at the bottom. How much longer do you really see that last chat? Don't see it lasting too much longer. Nor do I see New England and their struggles continuing. I think that New England and New York City will soon right the ship. Of course, just suffering the CCL malaise. FC Montreal. Look at them all of a sudden. Good again. After struggling so much in the beginning of the year. But you better believe that Georgi Mihailovic and FC Montreal Club at their foot will right the ship. Toronto looking good. Atlanta United playing well. And Orlando City sitting in 2nd place. What do you guys think about that? How do you like them Lions? I don't. Philly at the top, Philadelphia Union. How dare you doubt Philly? And Jim Curtin. How dare you, MLS pundits? Not tonight. Meanwhile, over in the Western Conference, you got San Jose Earthquakes and Mateus Almeida sitting in last place waiting to get saved by somebody because Almeida's got to go. Almeida is Almeida here. You got Vancouver Whitecaps sitting in 13th, Sporting Kansas City struggling. And is it Peter Vermees on the hot seat? Have I been calling it all along? Peter Vermees on the hot. Do we see Peter Vermees lose his job in Sporting Kansas City? And do you think he gets picked up again somewhere else in MLS? Meanwhile, Colorado Rapids rapidly sinking to the bottom of MLS, even though they were predicted to do pretty well. But pretty not good enough because they're putting up only 8 points. Seattle Sounders sounding like shit in 10th place, but you better believe that's only because they're suffering the CCL malaise that I talked about earlier with New York City and the revolutionary noise made about soccer in New England. Meanwhile, Portland, Timber all the way down to 9th place. It's supposedly a really good team, but a really shit team right now, so you better believe it. Nashville, looking like Smashville in 8th place. You better believe I put in a lot of faith in Smashville, but they having some problems lately. Right now, sitting in 8th place. Not looking too hot, but a really good road team, so watch out for Smashville. FC Minnesota, the neighbors to the north. The White North, the Great White North up in Minnesota. Duluth. Just trying to survive in MLS. Right now, sitting in right there on the edge of the playoffs. 11 points. You got Real Salt Lake playing over the Rio Tinto. Over down in Salt Lake City. 6th place. Doing really well. Real Salt Lake, you always sleep on him, but bam, there they are. Houston Dynamo. Whoa! Where did they come from? Houston Dynamo aren't supposed to be good. No. I expect them to drop as the season goes on. I expect them to lose more games, but the FC Dallas, a nice piece of Dallas, looking good. FC Dallas having a good season so far. The young team coming together. Chicago Fire still managed to get a result against them as well. LAGalaxy looking like Galactico, sitting in 3rd place right now, right behind LAFC, the FC from LA. That's not the Galaxy. They're both tied on 13 points, but does that really matter? Because they both suck donkey. Yeah, that's right. I said it. Later! Austin FC, meanwhile, in 1st place. It smells like steer down there. I'm talking cow pie. But, Penelope fits in, so that's fine with us. It utterly delights us. Meanwhile, Austin FC, 14 points, top of the Western Conference. But you better believe you know who's the top of MLS. It's Philadelphia Onion. Unwrap that one for me. All right, chat. Make sure you guys smash that like button. Comment below. Let us know what you guys expect for the rest of the season. What do you expect that Fire learned out of this game? And do you think Ezra Hendrickson is a coach for Candid? Coach of the Year? I think he is. Let us know what other thoughts you guys have. Greatly appreciate hearing them. I love reading your comments. It's one of my favorite things about making videos is reading your guys' comments. Greatly appreciate you guys watching the video. Thank you so much. Had a little fun. Hopefully you guys had some fun too. We will catch you on the next fan forum. Hopefully a couple more people will be here. I actually got this one going a little too... You guys might have expected a little bit later, but I wanted to get things going because we have big plans here at Spitting Fire. So stay tuned. We'll catch you on the next one. Fire it up, footballers. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching the video. Thank you for your support. You guys are the best. All right, guys. Fire it up, footballers. See you in the next one. Later. Yeah. Woo. Bye.